Alright, so quickly I just wanted to welcome everyone to another edition of I'm Lost and Looking Around. In these couple clips, I just got lost looking for a place I had been before and wound up at these two parks. So enjoy. This is a nice little park here. Okay, so upon further review, the audio that I have for this video is actually trash. There's a lot of wind noise and a lot of mumbling on my part as I try to get my bearings straight and just figure out where I am. I'm actually walking through a playground area in the park, and there's also a picnic area you can see. And directly in front of me, there are railroad tracks, and then over that little hill is actually the eastern edge of the Arkansas River. So this is Newblock Park, as you saw in the caption. It's actually situated off Charles Page Boulevard. And it's kind of broken up into two parts. The canal kind of divides it, so you can't walk from this part to the other part that I was at that you'll see a little bit later in the video. The park is actually bordered by the Arkansas River, and this park is located northwest of downtown. It's a nice area. It'd actually be a cool park to come and sit in and read. Just because the river is bordered by the river, so there's that little hill you can kind of sit on, and if the wind's blowing and it's a little warm, it's a nice area where you can chill, relax, and enjoy nature. There's also an old fire station. I don't know if you saw that earlier on in the video there. That's no longer in use, so that is that. What you're about to see right now is the Waterworks Art Center. I'm not too familiar with it. I actually didn't know what it was when I was walking around here, and I apologize that I'm jumping all over the place in this video. At this point in time, I'm actually behind the Waterworks Art Facility that sits next to Newblock Park. So as I stated earlier in the video, there is the first part of Newblock Park that I was in that had that covered picnic area with that little playground area, and then next to that is an all-purpose field. And then next to that is the Waterworks Art Facility, which I don't really know much about. I didn't actually know what it was when I was there. And so I completely drove past the field and went behind the building just to see, what was back here. And what I found was the Arkansas River. That's actually the eastern side of the Arkansas River behind the Art Center. And yeah, so I'm just walking around here, and next to the Waterworks Art Facility is a city that the Parks and Recreation Department uses. The building actually looks pretty old and somewhat dilapidated, and so I think that's like a theft deterrent device that they are using, just because, as you'll see a little bit later in the video, it looks like, there's some larger windows that have been boarded up, which I imagine may have been broken in the past or something like that. Anyway, yeah, so here we are looking at the side of this building, which, like I said, sits beside the Waterworks Art Facility. It is still in use by the Tulsa Parks Department, and they do actually have vehicles sitting back there in storage or whatnot. So, yeah, the reason why I came over to this area actually is because there is a church that I used to attend off of Charles Page Boulevard, and I wanted to kind of drive by and see what it looked like now. This is about 30 minutes from where I live in South Tulsa, so I don't get over here very often. So I just, like I said, wanted to see the church. And when I saw the park, I decided to take in some nature, as I like to do, and I'm very glad that I did. So right now, I am going to step back 2 weeks and show you some footage that I took of Howard Park, which is a park that is off of Route 66. It's a small park, kind of tucked away off of a highway, but you will see for yourself right about now. All right, so this is the historic Route 66 right here. I accidentally got off of it, but yeah. This is an old part of an old highway system that used to run through this part of the U.S.
Continue on Route 66 for 1.5 miles.
Before it was overtaken by larger more industrial, robust interstates, as we can see, interstate highways, as you can see over here. This is Riverside. All right, so I just wanted to make sure I was clear about where Howard Park is. It is actually at Route 66 / Southwest Boulevard and 25th Street in West Tulsa. And West Tulsa is considered the part of Tulsa west of the Arkansas River. All right, so here we have an interesting setup. It's a grimy little park. There's my baby, but this is a grimy little park. This is called Howard Park. And this is Highway 244 and also Highway 75. They merge into the same highway for this little stretch, but I don't know where this road leads to. But this is Southwest Boulevard, Route 66. Anyway, I mean, this is a little park. If you had kids and you lived here, like that house or some of those houses, I mean, it's a good little park. You know, those houses are older. They have smaller yards. So, I mean, you could bring a small child here, maybe toss the football around, or if you were just, you know, wanted to do a little picnic and your family was too crazy to have at your house, you know, there's a little park bench there. But yeah, there's some trees here. I mean, it's not a new park, but it's something, you know. And you could say that, oh, I don't even know why they built this park here. You know, it doesn't mean anything. It's just a little park, you know. But I think these little areas are nice. You know, you could have a little picnic. If you don't have too much money, you can have a child's birthday party here. Let's see what's over here. I didn't see those people there. That's my bad. Let's see what this says here. So this is the intersection. Park is at 25th and Southwest Boulevard. And I wasn't lying, it is Howard Park. It's probably the old sign. The newer one is right there. Okay, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. At this point in time, I'm just giving you my thoughts on the park and walking back to my car. It is a small park and it's pretty basic. However, it's still a gem here in Tulsa, just because if you live in this area, you know, you can get out, walk around, enjoy some nature, feed the birds, have a picnic with your kids, all those things that I mentioned. Just beware of the random homeless guy in the small train. That scared the hell out of me. So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.
C'est la vie, c'est la chance, c'est l'amour.